Hey guys, it's Cheyenne here with Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot. This is a weekly reading for the Earth Sign Collective. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You could have those signs anywhere in your chart. Or you could just, be in that energy in this reading. If it resonates, it's for you, Yeah. This is going to be a career and finance general message. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit. He could be a she could be a he. And thank you guys so much for all of my subscribers. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate y'all. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to ring that little bell so you get notified when I put out a new reading. All right, guys. So, yeah, we're going to do a career and finance today. I'm going to shuffle and cut all of these cards. Get your energy in there real quick. I hope that y'all are doing well. I hope that y'all are feeling well out there. For the Earth Sign Collective. A weekly reading from May 19th to May 25th. Career and finance. Let's see what's going on in their money. Alright. We'll just put that one over there. I'm going to pull an oracle for y'all first to find out. Yeah, to kind of get the vibe for your career and finance for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, May 19th through May 25th. We're going to use the intentions cards today. But I thought I'll just go ahead and shuffle them for the Earth signs, May 19th, 25th, career and finance. Okay. For the Earth signs, career and finance, May 19th through 25th. Alright, guys. Well, I probably should move those out of the way. Alright. Let me just move. Well, then you won't be able to see. Yeah, you can still see. Okay, good. So let's get y'all an oracle card for each. I'm going to ask 3 questions for y'all for the career and finance. I wrote it down in my notebook. So we're going to go with recent past, what was going on with your career and finance in the recent past, the current energy, and then we're going to do near future. Potential future. Turn that up a little bit. Trying to figure out which oracle I want to use. I wish I had the new oracles I want. I want to order a new oracle deck. But I don't have it. I'm feeling this one. Angel Guide. How gray. For the Earth signs out there, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Week of May 19th and May 25th. I'll find out what's going on in their career world. Career and finances. Alright. You got take charge and action. Whoa. So maybe y'all need to be taking action in the money sector of your life. So we get recent past. So for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What was going on? What message do you have for them about their career and finance for the recent past? What do they need to know? Thank you. Transformation. So y'all might have been transforming things, you know, maybe moving from one job into another. Self-acceptance. Yeah, because you finally learned how to accept yourself. We'll read these in a minute. Let's get another one for the current energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Current. What's going on currently with their career and finances? Ask and receive. What's going on in their current... Oh, there we go. Take a step back. I love that card. Composure. This one comes out a lot. So you need to remain composed right now in your current energy. Maybe just stay right where you're at. Accept yourself, you know. But stay right where you're at, and remain composed there. Maybe take a step back, you know, and look at things from a new perspective. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For the week of May 19th through May 25th. Career and finances, please. For the near future. What message do you have for them in the near future? Thank you. Opportunity and change. Y'all may be changing careers. Ask and receive. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh. Alright, guys. Let's read about those first. I'm going to put the book up. Self-acceptance. All right. You are making incredible efforts to heal and release habits and thoughts that once held you back. Take a moment to look at yourself through the loving eyes of Mother, Father, God, and appreciate how far you've come. All the adversity you've faced and the person you are today. Angels are wrapping their wings around you and encouraging you to see what they see. And they see you as perfect just the way you are. If your confidence has dropped recently, or you've not been as positive as you'd like to have been, change that now by giving yourself credit where it is due. Maybe you've discovered that negative talk and thoughts aren't working for you. This is a time to try loving yourself instead. To get started, try speaking to yourself more respectfully and giving yourself some leeway and some time to change. Oh, that's a good message. Yeah, let me read that extended message because I think that's for someone out there. When this card appears, know that your self-esteem and confidence have taken some knocks over the years, and you have had thoughts that are no longer serving you. But your angels want nothing more than for you to be happy and at peace, and they are drawing close now to help restore your confidence in yourself. You have the ability to live a life that you love, but to experience that fully, so you have to recognize that you are worthy of it. So take some time today to realize that heaven loves you unconditionally, and then take small steps to loving yourself in the same way. The outer world you experience is a mirror of the conversations you have on the inside with yourself. So align them with love. Yes. You know, I asked for that when it said, heaven loves you unconditionally, and then take small steps to loving yourself the same way. I pray for that. I do. I'm like, Lord, help me to trust you. You know, of course, I trust him fully, but help me to also trust myself that way. Help me to see myself the way you see me. Help me to love myself the way you love me. You know, those are things I pray for, because I have, I'm not real good at that, but composure. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy, because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now, you're not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God is upon this situation and everyone involved, and there's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. This card encourages you to step into the energy of equanimity. Equanimity is a zen-like state in which you refrain from reacting to a situation out of fear and separation. Right now, angels of pure divine light are helping you feel guarded and guided, and encouraging you to recognize that you have an incredible force of love within you. Yeah, so at your job currently, that's current. This recent past, you learn to love yourself. You learn to, maybe you learned how to pray for that, And then in your current energy, you've got to remain composed. You're not being heard. You're not being respected the way that you deserve right now. That's not good. It's not fair. And I know life's not fair, but I like things fair. Near future, ask and receive. Ask and you shall receive. Your angel guide wants you to know that help is available. You're being encouraged to shift your perceptions and recognize that even in the most difficult of circumstances, a miracle is possible. Whatever miracle you need, it is available to you now. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that you may have been blocking support by saying no to the things you want to say yes to, and asking you to change that now. When you begin to say yes to the experiences that light you up, you usher increased levels of support into your life. Extended message. You may feel that your prayers aren't being heard, but that isn't true. Angels have heard you and are suggesting you take time to assess where in your work you may be creating barriers to success. When you are open to seeing and doing things differently, you will experience the answers and miracles you need. You're being encouraged to pray from a space of gratitude now. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you align your energy with the miraculous. Heaven is encouraging you to welcome support in all areas of your life. Yeah, be grateful for the strong and able body that God gave you to work. If you're not happy where you're at the job that you're at, you can at least be grateful that you're strong enough to work, that you're strong enough to be able to go out there and make money, All right. So, next up, let me move my old tripod out of the way. I had my camera on there. My phone. I call it my camera. But anyway, I had my phone on there because I was recording my subscribers' daily oracle earlier. So let's pull some intentions cards. I've already shuffled them and cut them. Y'all saw me. Support. I'm here to support and elevate you while expecting nothing in return. That is God. God is always here to support you guys. Always. He is always here to support y'all. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to move that one out of the way too. I'm fixing to start recording this summer readings for each sign. I'll begin with Gemini because June 1st is Gemini season. Okay, just going to let y'all know those will start posting on the 20th. On May 20th, I'll post Gemini. May 21st, I'll post Cancer, so on and so forth. Alright, for the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, May 19th and May 25th is the career and finance reading for them. Self-acceptance in the recent past. Recent past, what energy was going on in recent past? Oh, maybe growth. I will ignite a spark inside you, inspiring greater depth and expansion. Yeah, self-acceptance and growth. That's what y'all have recently in the past. You've been growing. You've been learning to accept yourself for who you are. Accept maybe the different gifts you have. Don't brag about them, okay? I will always enthusiastically share the amazing things happening in my life. Maybe, excuse me. Maybe in the recent past, y'all had someone who was bragging, and it might have made you doubt your self-worth because, people tend to compare themselves with others. And it might have made you feel really inadequate, if people were bragging around you. I don't know. But you're growing. You're learning to accept yourself. You're learning to love yourself the way God loves you, to see yourself the way God sees you. He chose to be our Father, Composure. So currently, they need to remain composed. They're not being heard or seen the way they should be heard and seen right now. Apathetic. I prefer to remain focused on my own life right now. Yeah, y'all may be in that energy currently. So in your current energy, thank you. Friendly. You're very friendly. Maybe you have a job where people are pretty friendly. I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light to your life. So you may have a nice friend at work, or right now your finances are friendly. Curious. I'm intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. Oh, okay. So right now, y'all could be curious about a different type of job. Ask and receive. Yeah, what did that? I'm going to look at the ask and receive card again. Say yes to the experiences that light you up. You might have been saying no to the things you wanted to say yes to. Yeah, it's like through this growth, you became very curious because maybe you noticed some different things about yourself that you were truly gifted at. And, there was brag underneath the deck. So now you've learned how to remain composed and not maybe brag about it. Now you're digging into it, whatever this is you're curious about, something that maybe you're just naturally gifted at. Yeah. Oh, what the world? Oh, okay, I thought the whole deck. Yeah. Yeah, it's like now y'all are super curious about something. And could be a friend, you know, who's opened your eyes to a new job that you might like, you know. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Recent, I mean, near future, ask and receive, man. God's asking you to ask and receive. Stop saying no to things you want to say yes to. That card just totally jumped into my lap. Unfriendly. Keep your guard up. We aren't friends, and I may have a hostile attitude. Ooh. But then you got welcome. Then you got brag. So someone may not like, offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into a space where you're embraced and valued. Yeah, it's like y'all are being welcomed into this job, this new career. But you have someone who does not like it. Can we get another card for that? Near future. Can we ask and receive? Gossip? Boy, y'all got someone. Yeah. Oh my gosh. In the near future, you got someone looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. Someone has some bad news. They're not friendly, and apparently they're gossiping about y'all in your career sector, career and finances, okay? Yeah, career. Oh, they could be in competition with you. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. So it's like in your career, y'all have someone who, they do not like this. In the near future, they're going to be gossiping. They find your stories comical. Yeah, in the career. They don't actually care about your well-being. Wow, guys, I'm sorry about that. That is bad news. Someone gossiping, that's just stupid, immature crap. Alright, let's get some energy. See what the energy is for each part. Alright, for the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns out there, pay attention to your career and finances, okay? Signs, symbols, synchronicities. They'll help you see how best to move forward in order to live your best life. You know, watch for the signs that God's given you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, recent past. They learned how to accept their self. They were growing. They're still growing. Whoever this reading's for. They're growing. They're learning to accept themselves. What energy is going on? What message? Yeah, thank you. Pivot. Y'all learn to pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? So like, yeah, you learned to grow. You pivoted. Yeah, you probably released a lot of stuff so that you would grow, you know? You've learned to surrender, to lay your plans at God's feet, you know? You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. Yeah. Surrender, growth. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. When y'all surrendered, when y'all laid it all down, it lightened the load and you grew, you ascended. You know what I mean, guys? That's so pretty. That is so beautiful. Your recent past. Oh my gosh. This is an awesome reading so far. Let me get a drink. Boy, I have learned I do not want to get a drink when I have my earbuds in for a live reading or live anything. It is horrible. It sounds so loud. I mean, I don't like it. I don't know. It may not bug everybody, but it bugs the crap out of me. I'm like, I'm not doing that again. Okay. For the collective, the Earth Sign Collective, May 19th through 25th, currently they're being asked to remain composed. And they're very curious at the moment, but they need to remain composed. Career and finance. Did one flip? Okay. For the Earth signs, please and thank you, their current energy right now for career and finances. Thank you. Believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life and you will do exactly that, guys. Y'all need to be believing in yourselves. Create. Are you an artist? You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now and needs to be expressed in a bigger way. Okay, listen here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're very curious, you know, like, it's like you're discovering things about maybe the career that you've chosen that, you know, like right now you're not feeling seen or heard at this place where you're at. Maybe all you need to do is create, and then you're gonna be seen, you're gonna be heard. You know, maybe you're curious about another, if you're an artist, it could be another medium that you're curious about. Try it out, man. It's so much fun to try different mediums. Like, this is acrylic, but one of my favorite mediums to paint with is watercolors. And I didn't know that I loved watercolors so much until I tried them. You know, like, I tried them in high school, but I hadn't really tried them since, you know. And so I got into them, I don't know how many years ago. Yeah. Let me look at that composure card again. I wish I could remember what each of these cards mean. And I think I will in time, the more I use them. Gather your thoughts and energy. Because right now you're experiencing a buildup of frustration. Yeah, create. Release that frustration by creating, you know. You don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. So maybe you're curious right now about finding another job. Yeah, compose yourself. Okay. Near future for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got ask and receive. It's like my sister's. Well, no, her favorite verse was Philippians 4:13, I think it is. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah, ask and receive, man. Ask and you shall receive. Compassion. Have compassion with this unfriendly person who's seeking revenge. Bad news, you know, you could get bad news that this person's gossiping about you. I don't know what's going on there, guys. That's just so weird for a career and finance reading. Okay? It's like someone you know, is not wanting you to receive whatever it is. Near future, we got ask and receive, unfriendly, revenge, and bad news. What energy's going on for their near future, dear Heavenly Father? 3 cards again. Detach. Yeah, you're going to have to detach from that person. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Yeah, the outcome will work out because all you got to do is ask. And you're going to receive the outcome you desire. Yeah. Receive, pay attention, and change. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. Wow. Maybe that's why someone's mad. You know, being unfriendly and they want revenge. They're unfriendly because you're receiving something maybe they're not receiving. You know, maybe y'all work in the same place and you're receiving praise and they are not. It says pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how best to move forward in order to live your best life. Pay attention. Yeah, revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Pay attention. Someone is seeking revenge, possibly at your job, you know. And change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. Maybe this change is bad news for someone, you know. You're going to receive and it's going to create a change. That's what I feel about that. It's like you're going to receive and then you need to pay attention whenever you receive this gift, whenever you receive this job, whenever you receive whatever it is, pay attention because you got someone who sees this new opportunity for you. They see this change as bad news. They want to seek revenge. They're not friendly, you know. That's how I feel about that. It's like y'all got someone who is not wanting you to receive. That's what it feels like. You're going to have to, the bad news for this person is going to be this change when you detach from their ass. You know what I'm saying? 33 on the clock. Wow. Sorry guys, I do cuss a little. I should put a sign up. I should put on there, I cuss a little. Because I do, and I get tired of saying I do. But I should, you know, I feel like out of respect, I should warn y'all. Although I don't mark this as something for kids, so hopefully there's no kids watching. Because it's not something for kids, I think people, I don't know, kids I guess could watch the readings, but it's not something I think they would enjoy, you know what I mean? Trying to fix that candle. Alright, for the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns out there, ooh gosh. Yeah, man, it's like right now, man, my throat. I've been putting Vicks on my head, my chest, my neck, well, my neck mostly, not my chest, but each night because I have like, I don't know if they call that post-nasal drip or what's going on, but my sinuses are all funky right now. I've been sneezing, I got stuff going down the back of my throat and making my throat like real irritated. But I wanted to get these readings out for y'all and not be late this time. I hate being late. Anyway. Excuse me. But yeah, it's like right now y'all are here. Battle wounded soldier, you know, like, or 8. Oh, that's 8. You feel trapped maybe where you're at, whatever job you're in. But look, you're ready to learn something new. You're like, I'm ready for this new career, this new job. I don't know why I'm shuffling these again. Anyway, guys, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, Ace of Cups. Yeah. A brand new job that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. You are filling your own cup of love right now. Self-acceptance. Yes, you are. All right, recent past. We got self-acceptance, surrender, and growth. Can we clarify that? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, May 19th through 25th, career and finance. Thank you. Oh. Gosh. I don't know if I should take those upside down. They were upside down in my chair. Goodness. I need to learn how to record with YouTube so that I can pause it and go cough my head off. Hang on, guys, just a minute. Okay, I hope that wasn't loud. I had to clear my throat. Yeah, y'all just want to go off. Yeah, you want to learn. You are so curious about a new job. That's what I feel about that. The page, you know, the pages, they bring messages, right? And the Page of Swords can be a very, very curious, you know, character. And so I feel like you're curious about maybe this something new that's been offered to you, a new job opportunity. That or you're learning something new. You know, the swords, they're very analytical, very intelligent people, you know, so you could be learning a new trade. You could be learning a new skill, a new talent, a new spiritual gift. Yeah. Man, you got 10 of Swords reverse, 5 of Cups reverse, 5 of freaking Wands. You got Death, and you got 4 of Pentacles. There's 1 Pentacles. You know? Get my little gosh. I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Leave my throat alone. Someone's not wanting this message to come out. Okay, 10 of Swords reverse. Recovery, resilience, new beginnings. That's good. So you're recovering. You're recovering from a lot of betrayal. That's what that looks like to me. You know, backstabbing, bitching, bad-mouthing, betrayal. Could be gossip. We saw gossip under the deck on the intentions cards. You're recovering from this. That's good. And then 5 of Cups. Moving on. Acceptance, reconciliation. Yeah. But then you've got someone all up in your energy. Competition, conflict, struggle. Maybe it's a struggle for you to end this career, to walk away from, you know, that's death and rebirth. That's the ending of one thing new, beginning of something new. Yeah, transformation, endings. Yeah, it's like in the recent past, y'all have grown. You've learned to surrender. You know, you surrendered two major things. You know, like you're no longer letting these types of things bother you. You're saying goodbye, you know, to grief. You're no longer grieving like you were. You know, you could have been grieving something really bad. It's like you're moving on from that grief. You know, you're moving on from this gossip, bitching, bad-mouthing, betrayal. You know, you're moving on from all of that. Yeah, and it's like there's going to be some conflict. It's like you're putting an end to these things. You're putting an end to these things. You've learned to accept yourself. You don't care if people are talking about you behind your back. You know, you might have been grieving something really major, like the loss of a sibling or something like that, you know. But it's like you're putting an end to, you're no longer allowing those things to be at the forefront, you know, of your mind. It's like you're curious, you're ready to learn about something new, about maybe go after a new job, you know. But there's some kind of conflict here. It's almost like there's conflict because you might be trying to still hold on to things, you know. It's like there's this inner conflict of, do I want to go after this new job, you know, or this career path, you know. You got two paths there. It's like you're holding on to the old one, but God's calling you to a new path. He's saying, you got the whole world in your hands, baby girl or baby boy. You know, you got the whole world in your hands. Quit holding on to this conflict. Quit holding on, you know, to something, conflicting thoughts, you know, about this. You know, it's like you may be doubting your own self-worth, but you need to accept yourself, you know. Maybe you're putting an end to all of that. You're going to put an end to, those might have been things that you were holding on to, things that were causing conflict in your mind, was the fact that people were, you know, these rumors that you would hear about yourself, or bad-mouthing and gossip, you know, some kind of grief. You know, it could have caused you to be very sad and to grieve. You know, if you heard some really bad rumors about yourself, it's like you're still hanging on to all that for some reason. But you're going to have to let it go, because all it's doing is causing conflict in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. You know, you're going to have to put an end to all of that. And you're going to have to choose, you know, to go down this new path that God is offering up to you. You know, surrender, let go and let God. Yeah. Okay. Let me fix these cards. They're not taking up as much space, but I can still see them. All right, for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we got composure, create, curious. Wow, all of those start with a C. C could be important to you. We got C, C, C. That's funny. Composure, create, and curious. It's going to be victorious, okay? Current energy, composure, create, and curious. May 19th through 25th. Career and finance. Taurus, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What the heck? Libra. I said that, and my name starts with a C. That's funny. Knight of Wands. Very creative energy, very passionate energy. You know, they can be considered the Casanova of the deck, okay? Very flirty. We got World reverse. We have Six of Pentacles reverse. And this one is reversed too. Okay. I don't like doing reversals. I really don't. Incomplete, no closure, unfulfilled. Yeah, this job where you're not you're not being seen and heard. You're having to remain very composed, you know, during this time. It's like there's not any closure there. You don't feel fulfilled. It's unfulfilling. It's not reciprocated. Yeah, this job sucks, guys. Wherever you're at, but you need to remain composed right now. You need to be creating maybe your own business. You know, that could be, you're very curious about maybe creating your own little business. You know, it could be a food truck. It could be anything really. There's so many different things you can do nowadays. Wands. What is it? Seven of Wands. I hate that card. It's, you know, bullying. But here it's like you're giving up. You're overwhelmed. Yeah, you're not fulfilled. You're overwhelmed with this job. It's not reciprocated. You know, it's not equal give and take. You're like, I'm ready to get the hell out of Dodge. See you, bye. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that just confirms the fact that y'all are not being seen and heard. Alright, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got ask and receive for the near future, plus receive, pay attention, and change. So it's like when y'all receive something, it's some kind of unfriendly person is gonna show up and be hostile. Pay attention, because they're gonna try to seek revenge. They're gonna try to retaliate. And then this change could be bad news for them. Or maybe they want to share some bad news. Try to change your mind about something. I don't know. What in the world? For the Earth Sign Collective receipt. Yeah, near future. For career and finance, May 19th through 25th. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got ask and receive. Then we got receive, pay attention, and change. Unfriendly, revenge, and bad news. Can you clarify that, please? And thank you. One card. Wow. King of Cups. Wow. Someone you've known for a long time. Someone who feels like home. Someone who feels like a best friend. Could be a soul sister, a soul brother. Could be this King of Cups energy. They could be, this could be your energy. You know, ask and you shall receive. Maybe this is what you're receiving. This could be you, you know, and you're receiving, yeah, self-love. So you know, see how his cup is not covered? The Queen of Cups, her cup is covered. So it's like she will give, but she doesn't allow people to give back to her. His cup is open to receive. Wait, where is his cup? There it is. His cup is open. There's no lid on it. So he allows people to give to him as well, you know? And that's like the energy that y'all are going to be in. Yeah, you're going to have some unfriendly people, some revenge, some bad news going on, but ultimately, ask and you shall receive. You know, you're going to get what it is you're wanting. You're going to get, if you've been, you know, this could be the new job, you know, could be a new boss. It could be a new boss who's going to feel like a soul tribe. You know what I mean? It's like you're going to be working with your soul tribe. That's what that feels like. But someone's not going to like it. They want to seek revenge. Oh, I don't know why I put the King of Cups there. You just had the one card come out. Excuse me. All right. Let's get some more clarification for that. Can we get some more clarification? So it's going to be good. It's going to be with their soul tribe. That's good. Near future for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, May 19th through May 25th. What would you like for them to know? Foresight. Yeah, ask and you shall receive. You're going to get foresight. The Three of Wands, that's foresight, as achievement. Yeah, because you're ready for it. You're like gung-ho, ready to go, very passionate. Look, brand new opportunity, creative. It could be, you know, very artistic type job. It's going to have you looking good, feeling good, smelling good, you know, just feeling awesome about yourself. You know, you may be in this battle-wounded soldier energy. Look, there's the Queen of Cups now. Even though she's a battle-wounded soldier, she's standing up strong. She's going after what she truly wants. She's going after her dreams. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to have foresight. You're going to be able to see whoever this unfriendly person is who's seeking revenge or wanting to retaliate. You're going to be able to see who this is. It could be someone you're close to. It could be someone in your soul tribe, you know. They're just bitter because you're getting good stuff. That's how I feel about that. We'll clarify with this little deck. Actually, let me get the Kipper. I want to use the Kipper. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. May 19th through May 25th. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. May 19th through May 25th. Career and finance. Reading. Can we clarify recent past? Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Looks like they're putting an ending to a lot of things. Thank you. Yeah, surrender. Distant horizons. Concern. You had someone very concerned in the recent past. Maybe because you were putting an ending to a lot of things. You were not allowing things to bother you, anymore. You're putting an ending to all of those things. It had someone very, very, very concerned. That's what I feel. And it could be someone who doesn't live real close to you. The number 33 is on this one. Yeah. This could have been very concerning for someone, seeing you grow so quickly, Or it could have been a while ago in your past, not just your recent past, but like quite a ways away. It could have been a long, hard journey, toil and labor, All right, for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Composure, create, curious, and then they're not feeling happy. Wherever y'all are at, you're not happy. It's not reciprocated. It's not good. But you're curious. You're wanting to create. You're trying to remain composed. Current energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Please, thank you. Let's see what that is. Community. Maybe you're not happy where you live. $39. You want a great fortune. Right, and this could represent the job, it's like just whatever job you're at, it could be a community type job. You could be a community organizer. You could be, I don't know. Let's get some more clarification for that. The World reverse, 6 of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Wands reverse. Composure, create, curious. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. May 19th through May 25th. Whoa. Great fortune again. That's weird. Yeah, toil and labor. Expectation. It's not what you expected. It feels like this job that you're in. It could be a job within your community. Okay. But it's a lot of freaking work. It's like it's just not what you were expecting. You know what I mean? It's unfulfilling. It's unfair. It's not balanced there. You've got people maybe in competition with you there. Like you want to give up because there's all this bullying going on there. It's making you want to give up. Yeah. It's not what you expected, that's for sure. You were expecting a great fortune. You were expecting it to be a great job. That's what it feels like. But it's not. Alright, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got ask and receive. Receive, pay attention, change, unfriendly, revenge, bad news. And then we have 6 of Cups and 3 of Wands. You're gaining foresight. You got foresight about this unfriendly, revenge, bad news. And it could be someone you've known for a long time doing this crap. Could be someone you've known for a long time. A family member. Is that thunder? I think I hear thunder. I didn't know it was going to rain today. Excuse me. Child. Huh. You could be very childlike. That's good. I mean, as far as like faith and believing, you know, kids, they believe a lot more than adults do. Ask and receive. Receive, pay attention, change, and friendly revenge, bad news. Thank you. False person. Ah, that's who's doing the revenge. A false person. A jealous ass bitch. Okay? Could be a Jezebel. There's a man back there. She could be trying to get your man. But that's the unfriendly bitch. And she's jealous. It's like she's not happy. She's unfriendly. She wants to seek revenge. She wants to give you bad news to prevent you from going on the path that God has destined for you. It's like when you receive this job, which is going to cause a bunch of change, the pay attention part I feel is here. Pay attention for her. It could be a family member, you know. Could be someone you've known for a long time, you know. But God's giving you foresight about this new path. He's saying, here's your way out. Here's your way away from this person. And it's going to be a big change. You're going to receive high honor at this job. You're going to become a mature woman with unexpected income, wealthy man, official person, sudden wealth, mature man, journey, great fortune. Okay? Let me plug in my little lights. Well, that didn't brighten it up much, but anyway, I was hoping it would. Alright, let's see what we got next. Tea cards. And then we'll get y'all some dice. Oh, that tea deck is so huge. Alright. Now, I did not shuffle these because I've already shuffled them. I shuffle them every time I use them. And this is how I do it. I'll take each pile and I'll shuffle it. Like I'll take this little pile here and shuffle them together, you know. And then I'll shuffle, 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 shuffle. And then I separate them, you know, and shuffle those. You know, I try to make like 4 to 6, an even amount of piles. But anyway, that's just how I do it. Today I'm just going to cut them. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got Moon on the bottom. Changes in your life. Yes, sirree, doodah. What we got for your career and finance, May 19th to 25th. Recent past, we got self-acceptance, surrender, growth. Thank you. Awesome. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Absolutely, yeah, that's thunder. Wow, I did not know it was going to rain today. Alright, it says a meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay. Harp, great happiness. Yeah. You got crib, birth, or conception of a child or enterprise. Definitely could be a job. Could be a small business, like I said. Forces working against you. Yeah, like this bitch over here, freaking false person. Bold, plenty of material things. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about them haters, okay? Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations, yeah. And then we have grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, my little candle went out. Trade it out with the bigger one. Alright, for the collective, the Earth sign collective, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we got current energy, we got composure, create, curious, and then it feels like whatever job, career y'all are in, it's not happy, you're unfulfilled, it's not equal give and take, you've got bullies there that you're ready to just say, see you, bye. You know, community tool, labor expectation. You want to clarify this, please? Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, those two just, or whatever, don't want to go down. I'll take them. Lily, spiritual love. You're going to love your new job. Okay, we got grapes. Time to go out and have fun. You got bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. You've got gavel, involvement with the law. Holy cow. Yeah. You may have to put like a restraining order on this freaking bitch. This redheaded bitch. False person. Yeah, she probably wears masks. You know, I don't like people like that. You need to defend yourself. Okay? Current energy. You may have to defend yourself right now. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Yeah, remain composed. Heart, love, deep affection and caring. Oh, that's good. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. And then dragon, be aware of self-delusion. Remain composed. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For the near future, we've got ask and receive. Receive, pay attention, change. Then we got this unfriendly bitch down here who wants to seek revenge. She's a false person. Maybe someone you've known forever. Could be a family member. Could have red hair. Thank you. They don't want you to go on this new path. They don't want you, you know, it's so weird. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth, okay? So be financially responsible right now. Or you could be losing money. Any more? What is that? That's a card. Oh my gosh. How did that card get down in there? That is so weird, guys. Look at this. We have a card. Listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. Wow. Okay. Ask and receive and then listen, you know? Yeah. Listen. Okay. Door opportunities are waiting for you. Yeah. How funny. It says vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Yeah, because someone is against you. It's this freaking vulture. This false person. Probably an energy vampire. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Yes, always, always. You'll have that always. Pig, beware of greed. Yeah, that could be the only reason she's coming after you is because she's greedy. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Yeah. Wall, misunderstanding. Huh. And then we have sun, happiness and well-being. Yeah. All right, guys. So, quick little recap before we get into the dice, okay? Recent past, y'all had to let go of a lot of things that were bothering you. A lot of things that maybe concerned you, you know? Or it could have concerned someone that you were so eager about finding a new job, you know, learning new things. But you're able to learn how to accept yourself, love yourself, surrender, let go, and let God, which caused you to grow, you know, caused you to ascend. Absolutely. And then here, current energy, we got composure, create, curious. And then we have, it's like wherever you're at, this place where composure talked about, you're not being seen, you're not being heard. You know, people are not, they're not supporting you there, you know. It's like, you don't feel seen, you don't feel heard, you don't feel like they support you, you don't feel like you can create, you know, like maybe you're just, and it could be, you know, this job that you have, and it could be in your community, it could be a job that you have where, you know, the community where you grew up, you know, hometown type job. It's going to be a lot of hard work, you know, it's hard work, but you're undervalued, you know, you're not, it's not equal give and take, you know. It's within your community, but it's unfulfilling, you know what I mean? And then, like, you were expecting it to be great, but yet you get bullied all the time, you know? It's not what you expected. And then, like, in the near future, dude, you're ask and receive. You're going to listen, you're going to receive, you're going to pay attention to the signs and symbols, and then you're going to change. You're going to go after whatever this job is. But yet, you're going to have someone all up in your energy, perhaps a energy vampire, who's unfriendly. They're seeking revenge. They want to give you bad news, you know, or maybe it's bad news to them that you're getting this opportunity. You're being able to go on a new adventure, get this new job. Maybe they want a new job too, so they're jealous, you know. I don't know. But it's a brand new path. It's a path that God wants you to take. You've got foresight about this path. Three of Wands there. You've got foresight. And this false person, you could know. They could be a family member. Someone you've grown up with. Friend, family member. Yeah. Yeah, so be careful what you got going on there. Signs, symbols, and synchronicities. These are going to be loud. I've got the dice. Oops. Trojan, warrior. That could be your school mascot. Okay, for the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn collective, May 19th through 25th. Career and finance reading. Can you clarify, or at least give them some signs, symbols, and synchronicities that can help this reading make sense to them? Please and thank you. Yeah, you got the energy vampire, man. That person. Yeah, it's like they could be watching you or targeting you. It's like they've got a target on you. They're very vengeful. They've got their sights on you. They want to harm you. Oh, we got home. Y'all could be, moving, new pathway. Y'all could be moving home, which is going to make you happy. Somewhere you grew up when you were a kid. Music could make you happy. Roller skating could make you happy. Or you need to skate away from this job that you're in that's not fulfilling. Yeah, you got this energy vampire person could be very controlling. We saw official person under the deck earlier on the Kipper cards. You might have to sneak away, from something, from a job. Or someone could be stealing from the job. This person, it's like they're targeting you so they can knock you out. Yeah, they're targeting you. Whoa, they're targeting you so they can knock you out. They want to catch you off guard, maybe. But they're toxic. Whoever this person is, they're freaking toxic. Y'all try to steer clear of this person. Use your intuition. You're highly gifted. I hope y'all know that. Alright, let's get planets, signs, and numbers that can help them clarify this message today. For Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, May 19th through 25th. This is going to be loud. Please and thank you. Okay. We got Virgo, Aries, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Libra again. We got two Libras. Put the doubles over here. And then we've got two moons. How funny. So someone could have a Libra moon. Got North Node, which is Pisces. We got Saturn, got Mercury, and we got Mars. Okay, numbers, we have 12. We have 77, that's cool. 7 come 11 too, we got 11. So we got 7, 7. The 7th house, that's funny, that is Libra's house. And then we have 11. There it is. And then we have 12, 9, and 4. Okay. That is cold. I hate it when that happens. Alright, it's going to be loud again. I got the alphabet dice for y'all. Okie dokie. Alphabet dice, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, names, initials, words that could help them clarify this message. May 19th through 25th. Boy, there's a lot of, it's like 2 I's and an O. That's the only, oh wait, no, there's a U. I see bowl. Y'all could be eating something in a bowl, using a bowl. Bowl of rice, bowl of oatmeal, bowl of beans, bowl of soup. Oh, wow. That's weird. I see chain. Yeah, you could feel chained to this job that you're in. Chain. I see sip. So maybe you're sipping on some water or some coffee or tea. Are you sipping on a cup of tea? I see 3 R's. I see sure. S-U-R-E. Sure. I see Charles too, but I've already used the CH up there. Because we have so many R's and S's. You want a bowl? Sure. Oh, my hair. Kind of frizzy up there. Probably from the rain. Alright, let's see if we can get some more vowels, but I don't know. May not be able to. If we could just get a Y, you know? Give us a Y. Let's see if I can make any sense out of this. Well, there's like JD. That could be initials. JD. Okay. We have K. We have KT. KT Oslin. I like her. She's a country singer. Used to be. I don't know if she still sings. Good gosh. I see Ping. PNG. That's not really Ping because you need an I, but anyway. PNG. And then we have H. PNGH. Alright guys, so this was your reading. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this reading, feel free to subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. There we go. I would truly appreciate it. And yeah, If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for your likes, your comments, for sharing my content. I just really appreciate y'all. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. Hit that little notification bell so you'll get notified when I post new readings. Okay? I do weekly readings, which I start posting on Thursday. So I'll post new weekly readings Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I'm fixing to start working on summer readings for each sign. So keep your eyes peeled for those. I'll start posting those on the 20th of this month, okay? I hope this helped someone out there. I hope it gave y'all clarity. God bless y'all. I hope y'all have a great week.